Rodrygo is one of the most gifted Brazilian attackers of his generation. He's already won the Champions League, scored in massive knockout games, and delivered countless moments of brilliance for Real Madrid. But despite everything, he still feels like an outsider in his own team. He's 24 now, entering his prime, and yet if you watch Real Madrid at the Club World Cup under Xabi Alonso, he barely even got a look in. That's not just shocking, it's a warning sign, because if Rodrygo doesn't leave Real Madrid soon, his career could be defined by being almost great. Let's start with what just happened at the Club World Cup. Xabi Alonso got at the helm at Real Madrid, and what did Rodrygo get? Almost nothing. Barely any minutes, overlooked in favor of other options. In a tournament that was essentially Real Madrid's to dominate, it could have been the perfect chance to give Rodrygo rhythm, confidence, and trust. Instead, he sat on the sidelines. That decision spoke volumes, because if a new manager isn't even testing you in a lower stakes international tournament, what's going to happen when the season finally begins? It's really unlikely that Rodrygo will be in the starting 11 anytime soon, even under Xabi Alonso. Rodrygo's biggest issue at Madrid isn't ability, it's positioning. He's a natural left winger, just like he was at Santos, just like he's been for Brazil. That's where he's most comfortable, cutting inside, driving at defenders, creating space, and getting into scoring positions. But that role is completely locked down by Vinicius Jr. And fair enough, Vini is world class, but it's pushed Rodrygo out of position constantly. He's been shoved to the right wing, to second striker, even false 9, and while he's adaptable, he's clearly not thriving. You can't fully unlock a player's potential if you're never playing them in their natural role. Here's what makes all this so frustrating. Rodrygo isn't just good, he's exceptional. His close control, acceleration, spatial awareness, these are elite level traits. His decision making in the final third is better than most players his age, and when the lights are brightest, he shows up. Just ask Manchester City back in 2022. But he's being treated like a utility player, someone you slot in when your main guys are tired. That's not what he deserves. He should be a core piece of an attack, not an afterthought. If he played for a club that made him the focal point, we'd be talking about him in the same breath as players like Rafinha or even Bukayo Saka. And here's the real urgency. The 2026 World Cup is right around the corner. Brazil is in transition. Neymar is likely done. The door is wide open for the next generation to step up. And if Rodrygo wants to cement his place as a starter for Brazil, he needs consistent game time. Not cameos, not bench minutes, not rotations. He needs to be starting, week in, week out, in a team that trusts him. If he stays at Madrid, that's not guaranteed, especially with Mbappe, Vini, and Bellingham all likely ahead of him in the pecking order. Rodrygo isn't a squad player, he's a franchise player if you give him the keys. He doesn't need to go to a mid-table club, he needs a top side where he can start on the left and be part of a dynamic front three. Clubs like Bayern, Arsenal, or even City could make sense. Whatever he chooses, he needs to prioritize minutes, position, and trust, because his prime years are here, and wasting them on the bench at Madrid would be a great tragedy. Rodrygo gave Real Madrid everything. Big goals, big moments, big effort, but football is ruthless, and now he needs to make the toughest goal of his career. Does he stay and fight for minutes that may never come, or does he leave and become the player we all know he can be? Because talent in football isn't enough. Opportunity is everything. And if Rodrygo wants to become Brazil's next great forward, he needs to leave Real Madrid. Let me know your thoughts about this. Should Rodrygo stay and fight, or live and shine elsewhere? Drop a like if you believe in his talent, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives like this. And if you haven't already, check out my breakdown on why Victor Gyökeres is being ignored by top clubs. It will change how you see modern transfers. Till then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.